All right, now it's time to add some speech bubbles to our animation if we want. This way we can have some action between our characters or tell some of the events happening in the story. So you can do this through the speech bubbles, or if you want to add just a text box or anything on your page or even some word art, just a nice way for words to appear. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my story and I'm going to use something called a call out shape. When I'm on my story, I can see that I have my little shape right here. I can also find it under the insert menu in shape, or of course I can hit shapes from here, and I'm looking for the one called callouts. And I can see there's different styles of speech bubbles and text boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my angel appear. And I'm going to make her big on the page. Suddenly an angel appeared, and I can even use the alt to just turn her a little bit. And so then I can insert my shape with a call out. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this slide first because I want the angel to appear. Control D. And now on the duplicated slide, I'm going to insert my call out, and we'll do this one. One of the things that's nice about the call outs is I can grab this little kind of orange slider and I can make it look like who's talking. Now to add the text, I double click inside of the call out, and it is actually a text box as well. So I'm going to say, have no fear. And I want to really make this stand out. So I can do things like change the font. I can change the size so it looks better. I could center it. However I want to do that. I can even change the fill color of my collar. I want to make it white and stand out. Anything you want to be able to do. So now I'm going to duplicate my slide. And I might even want to duplicate it a couple of times just so that the animation stays longer. The words don't change too fast. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my next sentence. This one I need to make a little smaller just to make that fit. That's no problem. And again, I'm going to duplicate this slide a couple of more times. And I'll put my final speech bubble in here. There we go. And I'll duplicate that. So now that I've added some speech, I could keep going with my story. And that's your job right now, is to keep going with your story. I'm now going to, on this particular side, we're going to get rid of the speech bubble. The angel is going to shrink a bit. The star is going to get a little bigger. And the wise men are going to get their camel. And I'm going to use my control and up and down arrows to move the camel behind. And so now I can just keep going. I'm going to keep duplicating. My angel's getting smaller. My star's getting bigger. And I'm going to make my wise men move over and over and over again until you tell your story of what you want to have happen. You're going to keep doing these items. So now it's your turn. Try inserting a shape called a callout and add the speech bubble. Double click the shape to add your text. And remember, you might want to duplicate that slide many times so the speech bubble lasts longer in your animation.